Alright, welcome back guys. Here we are playing France again, seeing if we can go some achievements and stuff. Um, should be the same day. I just did some things to collect my thoughts. Remember where we were. It has been a while since I played on this. I remember we went to war with Savoy for these two. We got our butts kicked a little bit more than I would have liked. Trying to think. Oh, I put a improve relations in. Oh goodness, Auvergne, Auvergne maybe, so we can annex uh as soon as possible, just to max out relations and whatnot. I know we won't be able to for another couple of years, but um not that good at micro, so I have it in there just so that way when it's done, it's done. Um, I think we're improving relations with the hope that we can get the vassalization on Brittany. I don't think it's gonna happen. Brittany seems to be like a coin toss every single game as whether or not they want to be vassalized by you. I think by the time we get all of our cores back from England, though, they'll be like, sure, fam, I don't want to get conquered, and then it'll be all good. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, we got like a half a stack wiped down here because, well, I never claimed to be the best at this game. I'll put it that way. And then we have a loan out because I severely underestimated, maybe not severely, but I underestimated the strength of our economy at the time. Um, and yeah, we have like 2 months though, then we can pay the loan off. I think it's like 150, 56 ducats. It'll be fine. It's not that big a deal. So I think we're just gonna let some time pass. We can go to war with England in 3 years, which I think is the plan. I think I'm allied to Scotland. No, I'm not, but I am guaranteed, so they should still like me, so. My plan usually for invading England is have an ally over here, or well, now in 1.30 you have all these derps or whatever. So let them do all of the work and sieging all this down, and like go land some troops over here. Because England is strong, but they're not France strong at the start of the game. Um, and really, if England, if this was like a bridge, like a land bridge, England would probably win the Hundred Years' War every single time, but they have the navy to protect them. But now in 1.30, now that we have all these little derps, and we can just be like, sweet bro, here's all of my armies plus Scotland's armies because they're gonna want this land right here. We can just go down there and full annex, or not full annex, but like full occupy them, and then also get the humiliate, which I think they're one of my rivals, maybe. Good, I'm not that big of an idiot. And that should be fine. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna let time tick by, let cores create, um, let this happen. So do we not need to be improving with the Pope? I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. Wait just a minute. No, we can't get a thing yet without going below 30%. Alright, sweet. So let's just let time tick by. And, yeah, we'll go from there. We'll rebuild the armies. After we repay the loan. And yeah. I assume that all of your vassals are around the same strength. Because, like, even though Orleans is, like, the biggest one by one province, they all seem to have a 3 or 4 stack. I just assume that this person is the weakest. Actually, I don't know. Maybe? No, Austria, you can't have your land back. It's my land now. Alliance from Scotland. We already have the relationship slot taken up. I don't remember what my reasoning for not going and getting the alliance was. Oh, yeah, I don't want them to be called into the 100 Years' War. Makes sense. Well, they surrendered Maine to us, so that isn't gonna happen. I mean, we're still going to war, obviously, but it's not gonna be, uh, that event, it'll be an offensive war. But luckily, though, I think England just keeps the company of Portugal and Tyrone, apparently. So we should be pretty good. Was our king and stuff? Oh yeah, that's a pretty good heir. Um, let me see. We could, yeah, let's go ahead and start building the army back up because we can and we should. And I know that it's probably not worth it in the grand scheme of things. Negative 57. I feel like that's never gonna happen. I don't have a problem conquering them, really. Because they're not like a vassal you feed land. It's like, cool. I conquered you. Sweet. Get NX now. What was I about? Oh yeah. Uh, I know that technically speaking, you could go down here and be like, oh, combat with this 20, that means that I need to have like, it needs to be like 16 or 18 and then 4, and then that's optimal for the first day of combat. And I do that sometimes, but I also am kind of just like, I don't say OCD, but I'm very particular about the way that I have it, and I like even numbers. Like I know technically the second you unlock cannons, you only need the like one cannon per stack because they're super expensive, but I like even numbers again, so I'll have 2 cannons. And it's not like it if you can afford it, you can afford it, right? It's not like it hurts to have the extra cannon. I mean, it hurts your wallet, but you know, that's about it. Um, yeah. So, that's the plan. Right now we're just building back up. Yeah. Oh, the Papal State's the Papal Controller. Go figure. That's something I've never bothered to learn, is the whole Papal Controller thing. Because other than excommunicating somebody, it doesn't seem like there's that many benefits to being the Papal Controller. So, I mean, I guess there's the whole Golden Bull mechanic now. That's not even the right tab. Provence. We broke the alliance with them, right? 49. Interesting. That might have to be the next war. We have cores here. So this can happen whenever, but I would like to get all of the France region consolidated. Burgundy's gonna go for these, right? Burgundy just takes these, is what Burgundy does. Um, and those two specifically, okay, so Verdun is HRE, but Barroy, sure, French man. But these ones I want because I don't know, it's hard to explain. I feel like these ones are harder to get the longer you let the game go on. These ones I feel like it happens, right? Like you're eventually gonna attack into the HRE. You know, you're gonna find some other way to get these provinces. This one is guaranteed to be yours. Because Brittany gets it, and then unless like Brittany falls under P with like Castile or something, like you're guaranteed to get um on Juicy right there. But yeah. Um I know we didn't do a whole lot this episode, but I feel like oh, this thing. Um I don't actually know what happens if you send support or not. We can't afford it, so we're not doing it, but I'll just take the prestige. But it's good to know that they are not or they are going through the War of the Roses event because that gives us um time. And the AI seems to really struggle. I feel like whatever side they pick is the side that loses. As a player, though, the War of the Roses can be super beneficial because you get a really good ruler, and you can pick to either keep that ruler or you can get the tutor prince. The only bad thing is the tutor prince will usually be like possibly even older, I think, than your current king, which is kind of bad, but we've taken a loan. What did I click on that just made us take money? I'm so scatterbrained at playing this game. But anyways, I've reflected my thoughts. I will be more into it next time. Catch you in the next one.